Turks head to the polls on Sunday, but unlike previous elections, this one has the potential to give Turkey's Kurdish minority a bigger say in the country's politics. That's because of the People's Democratic Party, or HDP. The party's ideology is left-wing, secularist, and pro-Kurdish, and it's poised to grab the necessary 10% vote needed to enter parliament. It's a huge step for the Kurdish people, who by some estimates account for just under a fifth of Turkey's population. Despite being the country's largest minority, this would be the first time they have a sizable representation in Turkey's parliament. If the HDP manages to get the 10% vote it needs, then it'll gain up to 60 seats in Turkey's 550-member parliament. That'll give it a voice in pushing through promised reforms, such as raising the minimum wage, expanding minority rights for not only the Kurds but other groups like the LGBT community, and ending compulsory religious education. The HDP is also the biggest obstacle for the current ruling party's plan to radically alter the country's constitution in order to give more power to Turkey's president, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The HDP's co-leader, Selahattin Demirtas, has promised to oppose the constitutional change, but first he needs to get elected. To do that, he's been downplaying his party's ties to the Kurdish Workers' Party, or the PKK. The PKK is a Kurdish nationalist movement and paramilitary group founded in the late 70s. For years, it fought against the Turkish state in hopes of creating an independent Kurdish region. More recently, though, the PKK has engaged in peace talks and now seeks more autonomy for the Kurdish regions of Turkey in the south instead of an independent state. Any ties to the group may dissuade voters who remember PKK's violent past, and the HDP hasn't been able to completely detach itself from the group. Still, the HDP appears to be in position to seize a portion of the Turkish parliament, and that means Erdogan may soon have to worry about more than cockroaches forcing him to build his new 1,150-room presidential palace. For Newsy, I'm Cliff Judy.